Why were black codes created in Black American history? Imagine a world where freedom is declared, yet laws are put in place to restrict that very freedom. This was the reality for many Black Americans after the Civil War. The Black Codes were laws established in the southern United States right after the war during the Reconstruction era. Their main goal was to control the newly freed Black population and ensure a cheap labor force remained in place. These laws were crafted by white Southern lawmakers, many of whom had been part of the Confederacy. They wanted to keep a social and economic order that resembled slavery, even after it had been formally abolished. While the Black Codes allowed some limited rights, like marrying and owning property, they also imposed harsh restrictions. For instance, many codes forced Black individuals to sign yearly labor contracts or risk arrest and forced labor. This essentially tied them to low-paying jobs, often on plantations. The Black Codes also made it difficult for Black people to move freely or find better employment. Some laws even banned them from working in certain professions or owning specific types of property. Additionally, many codes prevented Black individuals from testifying against white people in court, which left them vulnerable to exploitation and injustice. Racial segregation was another key feature of the Black Codes. Vagrancy laws criminalized unemployment among Black individuals, allowing authorities to arrest those without stable jobs or homes. This often led to forced labor as they had to work off fines imposed on them. Political participation was also limited, as many Black individuals were barred from voting or holding public office, and interracial marriage was outlawed. The creation of these laws was a direct response to the emancipation of enslaved people. They reflected a strong resistance from white Southerners to the idea of Black freedom and equality. The harshness of the Black Codes stirred outrage in the North and played a role in the rise of Radical Reconstruction policies. These policies aimed to protect Black rights through constitutional amendments and federal enforcement. The fight against the Black Codes was part of a larger struggle for civil rights during Reconstruction. Although the Black Codes were eventually abolished, many of their oppressive elements resurfaced later in Jim Crow laws. This continued the battle against racial discrimination and inequality well into the 20th century. In essence, Black Codes were created to undermine the freedom gained after emancipation. They legally enforced racial subordination and economic exploitation, highlighting the ongoing struggle of Black Americans for true equality and justice in United States history.